What is up, my audio engineer nerds? Let's mix some vocals. All right, so first thing when it comes to mixing vocals, before the effects and before all the cool stuff, is gonna be dryness. You wanna get your vocals as dry and as unmanipulated as possible. So you want them to sound very much just in front of you. There is no reflections. You can't hear breaths that you don't want in there. Anything that you don't want, and you want the cleanest sound you could possibly get. That is what we want at the end of our vocal chain. The first thing I wanna do is cut out some of these mistakes that the sample has in the breaths of this guy singing. But first, I'll let you guys hear the vocal sample we're gonna be working on.
I don't usually go out this late at night to the place where the animals go. But baby, I'm here and I'm watching you move. There's just one thing you should know.
So it's a good sample, reasonable, but there's these breaths here. You hear it's like almost like it got cut in from a gate they had on the sample, like comes in. The goal is to make sure that every single syllable that comes in is smooth and everything that goes out is smooth, so that when we compress everything and really bring these volumes up and get everything level, those breaths and those mistakes in the recording aren't going to get leveled up as well. Let's go. We're gonna zoom in on this breath here. There are a couple of different ways you can do this. I'm gonna make a little slash. If you hit Control E on PC or Command E on Mac, you can just make a little slash there. We're going to double click that and bring this volume level all the way down to -infinity. Now, once we're at a -infinity, we can fade it in with these little knobs here, because this one now is no volume and this one's normal volume. And these little fader things up in the top of each audio track you have can fade it in. So we're going to fade that in. Now there's no breath there, so let's go to the end of it right here. It has that cutout, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another little line and one there as well. And then we're going to bring this down, volume all the way down. We're going to fade it in and try to get that to go smoothly out. Much better. Much better. Now you want to get rid of that breath completely, and then we want to fade it in.
To the place where the
beautiful.
Go.
Now that cut out, they didn't even let it cut out properly. So we're going to try to make that smoother. All right, now we're going to bring this over. It's a little too quick. Let's see if we can get faster. That's still better. Let's do that. Move on to this one. Fade this one in.
But baby, I'm here and I'm watching you move.
Clean. We don't want that breath here. So let's make a line there. Make one here. Boom.
Move.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. You even get the F.
You move.
Hear that? You can't even really hear the
You move.
Yeah, that's smooth. That's what you want to get rid of a breath. You want it to sound that clean.
There's just one.
Let's get rid of that.
There's just one. There's just one thing you.
There's a little tongue slap I don't want.
There's just one thing you should know.
So what I'm doing here, like just kind of perfecting the vocal, and this would obviously be after you did all your vocal comping and got like your pristine one-line vocal that you want for the entire track. You wouldn't do this on every single recording, even if you're not going to use it. And if you don't know what vocal comping is, I'm going to be doing another tutorial on that someday in the future. This would be your pretty prime vocal track. You're just going to settle with it for the entire song. Let's cut this one. There we go. So now it should sound super, super smooth. There should be no bad breaths or anything that we're going to compress.
I don't usually go out this late at night to the place where the animals go. But baby, I'm here and I'm watching you move. There's just one thing you should know.
Oh, beautiful. That's going to be so fun to mix because it sounds smooth.